G'day scrappers, welcome to another scrap session. This is day 8 I believe, and today I've got another one of those HP ProCurve switches, one of my favourite kinds of switches if it's not Cisco. Yeah, love these, and also got another retro kind of PC here. Looks like a Pentium 2 or 3, might scrap that out as well. So yeah, I really enjoy picking up these ProCurves. Can't get enough of them. They really do. They're quite heavy little things, and they really do pack a punch. So you can see here we've got all the cards here, the main module here, and over the other side we might have a couple of power supply units. Might be a good idea to pop this open and see what we got. So I keep mentioning it's every day in the last couple of weeks I've been so flat out, it's not normal really. Today again I had 2 guys bring me circuit boards, quite decent loads, and also had another guy come for those monitors, and finally he took the rest of them, so all those monitors are gone, I can safely say. And overall probably made close to $1,000 on that bunch of monitors, including a couple I had previously. So quite amazing for CRT monitors. Yeah, great, good riddance to them. Don't have to put them back or try and do anything with them. They're all gone to good homes, and yeah, they're all part of the gaming community. So yeah, they won't be going anywhere. They'll be used for as long as they can operate. And so good to see stuff like that go to the right hands and not get scrapped just because I can't do anything with it. So there we go, we've got a couple of power supplies. That's alright, bit of extra value there. Looks like there'll be a backplane board here as well. Obviously have to get to it from the other side. There's a few fans, but the main stuff is all over the front here, and I might celebrate day 8 by having a drink, or celebrate selling all those monitors for, making $1,000 for basically nothing. Bit frosty, I'll leave these in the freezer. So today I thought, yeah, let's go for some rare J&B Scotch whiskey. More of a bourbon guy, but I don't mind a bit of Scotch every now and then if it's not a bad brand. We'll crack a bit of no sugar Coke. Just to keep it healthy, Don't need any more sugar. But I suppose they put chemicals in there to substitute. Alright, well, the chicken approves. Okay. Let's get out these modules anyway. I've already undone the screws just to save you watching me undo a whole heap of screws. So here's our main what is it, the switch engine module. So it's the main board obviously, and it's a really pretty, really nice looking board here. We've actually got an i960 Intel CPU mounted on board. Great little thing. these BGAs here, they're kind of like a plastic coated BGA. They're quite good for gold recovery too. And we've got our standard good quality gold fingers. Other side mostly just loaded with tantalum capacitors. So a really good board here. Don't know what the chicken's going on about. There must be a cat hanging around or something. So I'll just pop all these cards loose and we'll take a little look. Oh. Okay, lots of SMD tantalum capacitors, and once again one of the nice LSI BGA chips here with the plastic coating. Slightly different than a north-south bridge type, but quite good, and again good gold fingers, so hopefully we just multiply on that. Looks like I've got a couple of screws left. Yeah, exactly the same cards, but I love these. Look at that, just packed with goodies. Very easy to scrap and good value for whether you just sell boards or you depopulate for gold recovery. We're getting good stuff here, so can't complain. Again, lots of tantalums, good board. This is slightly different. I think the last ProCurves I was doing, they had like a lever action sort of to pull them out. These are just screwed in. Another one. Wow. And this should be the last of them. There we go. Fantastic. So what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those cards. The main card with the CPU on it. And we got 3 network type of cards here by the looks of it. Okay, the back, once again, loaded with tantalums. Very similar, same kind of BGA. This one's a Hewlett-Packard, but we do have another quite a high-grade BGA Broadcom chip here. The only thing is that don't want to remove the main central chip if I'm going to try and get like at least mid-grade, but I probably could get away with getting that. The tantalum capacitors, and also obviously the really good quality gold fingers. So looks like there'll be 3 of these. Yep, same deal. Very nice. So there's that 11 boards all up so far, or 11 cards. Fantastic. And then all that's left is the it's just a mid-grade backplane board here, but still decent size, so we want to get that out for sure. And we've got, at least we can get some tantalum capacitors. The rest will just any chips on there we'll just leave as a mid-grade board. there we have it. We've just got some fans left, a little bit of wire we can remove, but it's just a backplane board, but not a very high grade backplane board, so this will just go as a mid-grade board. We'll leave the chips on obviously, but we can take the odd tantalum capacitor. It won't devalue it, and yeah, it is decent weight, so good stuff. So the only thing left here is, you know, it's not much wire, but we don't want a wire going to scrap metal. I'll leave the fans in there. Just a little bit of wire. Nice and easy. There you go, not much. And that's for scrap metal. Well, that's another item out of the garage, and here's one more. And this is a Hewlett-Packard. It's got a Pentium 2, so a nice old school HP. The old CD-ROM drive, floppy drive, quite cool. Okay, well, this one's quite interesting, quite different. It's a plastic cover. Fan. Okay, yep, I can see the Pentium 2. There's no extra drives here. Got a not sure if there's a hard drive in this one, but we do have 4 cards and our nice Pentium 2 card. And so finally, tomorrow I don't have any bookings, and I'm going to have myself a good long weekend with just processing stuff and not have to worry about anyone coming along. And that's going to be good. I might hopefully I get some phone calls, you know, for bookings for the following week, but that's all I want, to deal with. No board buying tomorrow. Okay, so I'll get these cards out, and once again, because it's a Pentium 2, I'm going to keep these cards potentially for my seller that sells on eBay. Not bad. But this card could be quite a good one, so we want to obviously keep this for resale, possible resale. Card number 2, this one probably audio. Yeah, it might still be okay. I'm not going to predict because I've been surprised before. There's another card, looks like the Ethernet type internet card. Those are less likely to be interesting or sellable, because when people are restoring these type of PCs, they're not looking for internet connection really. They're mostly using these for gaming. And this looks like the video card. Well, there we go, 4 cards, handy. And just got our long, narrow motherboard. We'll take out the power supply unit here. Might just undo these two screws just in case they hold us up. Looks like it's just a clip-in. Yeah. Very rare power supply that isn't screwed in at all, just clips in. That's unusual. There we go, power supply unit, all done. Okay, cut some wire out. Okay, so no hard drive, just a CD drive, and the motherboard doesn't even look like it's screwed in either. Okay, looks like it's going to come out from the side. Quite a different PC to scrap, this one, I have to admit. Yep, just comes out. Or does it? Just want to see if I can get out with the CPU. There we go. Just got a CD drive that I can take out of that. And here's our quite an unusual motherboard actually. This CPU here, PC133, 256 meg. Another one to give to my seller to have a look, and he can check it out. He might get some value there. And the Pentium 2 slot CPU, nice, and quite a good motherboard. So the slot CPU. Sometimes they're worthwhile keeping, but they're not really big sellers, I don't believe. So actually I might just keep this intact as it is and just leave it. I might even show my buyer. He might be interested in looking at it as well. So there you go, guys. That was two quick little scraps and another two items off the property. You can see the tub here that's full of motherboards and circuit boards, and another one, and there's some motherboards all scattered around here that all came in today. Yeah, it's everything's moving along. Hopefully in the next few days I'll start to get this area clean. I need to scrap out a bunch of PCs here and just start organizing stuff around here, because this has got to be super clean for my Christmas guests. So yeah, but we're due for another storm coming tonight, so that should be interesting. And just let the chickens roam around free for a little while before the storm hits and they'll run in. But I'm getting there, guys. Still got a lot of stuff to scrap, and so we're just going to continue on in this 30-day scrap marathon leading up to Christmas. And as I mentioned, I'll probably do a scrap metal price check on one day. I'll probably do a few pickups, a school pickup, maybe in a few days I'll do a hospital pickup. So yeah, so there'll be some variety to continue on. It won't be just scrapping a couple of items every day. So yeah, I'm trying to keep it as interesting as possible. So until then, keep scrapping, have fun, and I'll catch you tomorrow.